Hi everyone. First, I want to welcome everyone. You've made a great decision to look at this information. My name is Raquel Courtney. You may be like me. I am a mum working a very stressful job that steals so much of my time. My dream's always to be at home with my family, have fantastic holidays, and most importantly, be a great mum. However, due to stress and the workload in my corporate role, I can't go to their school events, I can't be home with my little ones when they're sick, or even be there for them if they've had a bad day. My kids are growing up without me. Now, with this business, I can see myself being at home, replace my corporate income, and in 12 months, I won't be working my full-time role for someone else. I will only work for myself. It is my privilege to introduce you to a lady who will be presenting today. Her name is Naomi Enevolson. She is a six-figure income earner. She's an incredible leader and friend. Naomi has built an international business from home. It turns over more than $1 million. She's traveled the world and has a track record of showing others how to do the same. Naomi lives in Coffs Harbour. She is married and has 3 beautiful children and the freedom and income that we all dream of. Can I recommend you have a pen and paper handy because you're going to want to take some notes. You will also hear from other ladies who have been able to break free as well. Allow Naomi to introduce Manatech, our incredible system, to you. This will be the day that changes everything for you. Thanks, Naomi.
Thanks so much, Raquel. And Raquel is an incredible leader within our team who has an international business that is absolutely exploding. So we're going to hear some great things coming from her team and her business too. So like Raquel said, I'm a mum of 3 beautiful kids, as you can see in that photo at Disneyland. But prior to getting started, I was a stay-at-home mum, which I loved to do because I could be there for my family. I'd done the whole career life down in Sydney and also had my own business, but I didn't want that kind of lifestyle and stress again, even though I did love being my own boss. I'd always dreamed of being able to work from home, but I just didn't know where or how to start. The problem was debt started to pile up. We were struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, and many of you may understand what that's like. And I also felt like I wanted to do something for myself, something I could be successful at. I finally found this wonderful opportunity which has totally changed our lives. In just 4 years, I've been able to build a successful business with a 6-figure income from home in Coffs Harbour and travel the world to Mauritius, Vietnam, Club Med China, Tahiti, a South Pacific cruise, the USA twice, Hawaii and Mexico to visit some of the orphanages our company supports. Finances are no longer an issue. We have plenty of money for extras and to do the things we've always wanted to do. And most importantly, we now have financial security. The great thing about this is while I was changing my world, I was able to change the world at the exact same time. My business now nourishes close to 600 children through our M5M program. I now have purpose, health, and the most amazing lifestyle. I am living my dreams. That one decision I made 4 years ago totally changed my life. And today, we're here to talk about one decision that anyone can make that will not only be able to change your life, but change the world at the exact same time. I'm joined by an amazing panel of women from all over Australia and New Zealand who all made that one decision, and you'll hear how it changed their lives. You can see some of us in the photos traveling the world and at gala event nights and just having fun together all over the world. We're a team of just ordinary women, and you'll hear some of our stories, who are just doing some extraordinary things with our lives. You know, many women today are working hard to have it all, a great career and with an exciting income and the chance to have quality time with their families or for other, me time. Most women, sadly, are struggling to make it work. They're either trapped in traditional jobs that don't allow much flexibility, or they're enjoying full-time motherhood, but missing out on that regular paycheck or income coming in and the chance to use their talents outside the home. The one opportunity that seems tailor-made for women is a direct sales or network marketing business. Many women, just like Raquel, are leaving the corporate world and other industries to create something great from home. This business model provides women with a great deal of choice and freedom, and who doesn't want that? Everybody wants choice and freedom. You get to decide how much money you make, the hours you work, who you want to work with, and even how you want to work with them. More than that, this business is one of transformation. Just by taking part, you become a bigger version of yourself and help so many others do the same. For women wanting to tap into their real potential and make a significant difference for others, this model is your ticket. This information I'm going to share with you today could dramatically alter the course of your life, just like it has mine and the other women on our panel and so many others. So I'm excited to present to you a guide to business ownership. Let me ask you a question. In 2 to 5 years' time, if time and money weren't an object in your life, what would you do differently to what you're doing today? You know, this is a really important question to ask ourselves because our destiny and our future is shaped by our questions. Quality questions lead to a quality life. What would you do differently? Now, would you want more free time for yourself or more time to spend with your family? You know, I get to go down to the beach every day for a walk with my dog. I'm home every day for my family when they get home from school. Maybe you want to be able to travel more, and you'll hear some great stories from the other women about how they've been able to travel and have incredible experiences. The travel experiences me and my children have had since starting with Manatech really are priceless. Would you want to give back? Maybe support a charity or just be able to give money away when you want to give it? Would you just want freedom? You know, freedom to work the hours you want to work, to take time off when you want to take off, and not to have a boss telling you what to do. Maybe you wanting more financial security now and also in your future. And I know we have some women on this panel who were looking for more security for their retirement. In 2 to 5 years, if time and money weren't an object in your life, what would you do differently than what you're doing today? It's a really powerful question for you to consider because everyone knows you can't do the same things over and over again and expect a different result. The challenge is, you know, women are looking for freedom to work around their families. They're wanting more flexibility. You know, if you want to go to your school, to your children's school and watch their performance or to a sports carnival, it's not always easy when you have a job. Debt is all out of control. The cost of living is rising, and you know, you don't need me to tell you that that's happening. You know, the electricity bills, all of those bills are going up and up, and we're looking for a way to support the family income and bring financial security. The problem is childcare costs are increasing, and this is a real issue. 50% of marriages end in divorce, and in the first year after divorce, a woman's standard of living drops an average of 45%. Now, that's a real issue. And even if you're in a secure relationship, job security is at an all-time low. I was just with some women the other night, and one of them was telling me how at her husband's work, they're getting rid of 60% of people. 60% of people are being laid off. That's an issue. And actually, futurist Thomas Frey, the executive director at the Da Vinci Institute, he said the world of work is going to turn upside down as 2 billion jobs, half of all employment on the planet, will be gone by 2030. Wow. You know, if you think about that, nothing is secure. We've got robots coming up that are doing the jobs of people. You know, you can employ someone overseas to do a job for a fraction of the cost. And so jobs just aren't secure. We need to find another way. We have two choices. You know, we look over on this side and you can see some of these dreams that people might have, and it's going to Paris. I know that's a dream which will come true very soon. Maybe driving a new car, owning a house, or being able to do renovations or travel the world. So we have two choices. You can shrink your dreams to fit your income or expand your income to attain your dreams. And the thing is, most people aren't even thinking about dreams. They're just even thinking about getting by day to day. So let me ask you a question. Do you like the idea of expanding your income instead of shrinking your dreams? I know I do. And that's exactly what we did. And now we're living our dreams. Robert Kiyosaki, now he's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He sold 16 million books on the New York best-selling list for 16 consecutive years. So he knows what he's talking about. And he said it's more important to grow your income than cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than cut your dreams. And this is the real issue. So many people, spirits are being cut down because they're just struggling. They're not living their dreams. They know there's something more. Their heart is crying out for more, but they don't know how to achieve that. Well, we're going to show you how you can increase your income to achieve your dreams. And this is what Robert Kiyosaki, like I said, his Cash Flow Quadrant book was one of the top-selling books on the New York books best-selling list. And this is what he said, okay? On the left-hand side, we have the E and the S. So we have an employee, okay? An employee is where you have a job, okay? You work for someone, which is where most people are. And then we have the self-employed person. Well, that's where you own a job. So, for example, someone like a painter or a plumber or even a hairdresser, you work from home as a hairdresser, you're owning a job, because if you don't turn up, your income will not show up. And then over on the right side, we have a business owner and investor. And a business owner is where you own a system and people work for you. But within network marketing, we own a system, but we work with others. And I love that. We get to work together as a team to build our dreams. Or there's the investor where money works for you. But here's the thing. Over on the left side is where 90% of people are and only 10% of the wealth. So it's really important to move across to the right-hand side as quickly as possible. And this is where 10% of the people are and 90% of the wealth. And Robert Kiyosaki said the number one way to increase your wealth, okay, don't get a second job or a third job. Start a part-time business. Okay, so if you're thinking about for your family and maybe your partner or your husband has a job, don't think about another job. Think about a part-time business to increase your wealth. And women in business is just exploding across the world. It's one of the fastest growing sectors of the economy. Direct selling has created more 6- and 7-figure income earners than any other industry. Now, I was a teacher, and there's no way I could have made a 6-figure income teaching. But in this industry, I've been able to create a 6-figure income, and the sky's the limit. I can continue on to create a 7-figure income. The ladies within the A-team are regularly the top achievers for our company, and also are regularly awarded. Through social entrepreneurship, we get to make a difference and help those less fortunate. And that's what this is what really gives us purpose in what we're doing. We're not just bringing in an income, we're really making a difference in the world. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. And also, social media has made it easier for women to share. Like, you can access social media wherever you are. So what's the ideal business model? And this can get a little bit confusing sometimes because, there's so much out there and it's hard to know what's true and what's not. But let me tell you what the ideal business model is. So number one is social entrepreneurship. The reason being is we all have this deep desire to do something bigger than ourselves and to have a purpose. And social entrepreneurship gives us that. We can work this around our family. You know, you can work from wherever you are. I often work while I'm waiting at a soccer game, and I can grab my phone and do some work just from wherever I am. Low startup costs. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars like you might need for a traditional business. Very, very low startup costs from even $12. Consumable and patented products. Now consumable, by that I mean people need it regularly. They need it every month. It's not something that they might need once every 6 months or once a year. People need they use these every month. Patented products, now that's a key, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Leverage long-term income, unlimited income potential, and don't we love that? The sky's the limit, and I love that concept. You can work full-time or part-time, it doesn't matter. There's full training and support. Now, this is the key in any business that you're looking at. It doesn't matter what the business looks like. If you don't get the full training and support to build your business, then it's very difficult to build. And also training to use social media. And you'll get both of those with our A team. You'll have the full training and marketing system, and also how to use social media at its best. And also the systems are already in place. You don't have to think up anything. It's all ready for you to come straight in and make money. So what is social entrepreneurship? Well, an easy connection to make is a company called Tom Shoes over in the US, although you can get those here now. I just bought a pair yesterday. And also Thank You Water. Now Thank You Water, they have muesli bars and muesli. I love their mission. So when you buy, say, a bottle of water, they donate clean drinking water or food supplies to our company. Has the same concept. When someone buys a product of ours, we donate a month's supply of nutrition to a malnourished child. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything extra. The company donates it on your behalf. And how awesome is that? You can make a difference while at the same time making a lifestyle. So this is network marketing. You know, it's in the old days it had maybe a bad connotation, but I'm here to tell you that things have definitely changed. You know, we have top business people from all over the world. This business model is highly recommended by people like Donald Trump, Richard Branson, Robert and Ken Kiyosaki. Now, these are all successful business people, and they know why this is such a great model. It's simply a change in distribution channels. So we have the traditional manufacturer, middleman, retailer, and you. Well, in network marketing, you have the manufacturer or direct sales. You have the manufacturer, you have you, and your social network. Now, this model works so well for women because don't we love to share if we're excited about, something or a product, we love to share that with other people. It's just a natural thing that women love to do. And the thing is, 98% of people trust recommendation from friends versus only 14% from advertising. So this is the key here. And that's why this business model works so well for women, because we're really leveraging the power of referral marketing. This business also thrives on value of nurturing, support, collaboration, and authenticity, all inherently female traits. So who are we? Mannatech. We've aligned ourselves with this amazing company called Mannatech. They're founded in 1994, so we've been around for 21 years. And, in this industry, so many companies come and go. Even since I've been in, I've seen companies come and they're big and then they're gone. Whereas we've been around for 21 years. We're a secure company. We operate in 24 countries, and we're about to expand in over 100 countries. So it's a really exciting time for Mannatech. We have over 100 patents in major global markets. Now, what does that mean? It means that you cannot buy our products on the shelf. You cannot buy it anywhere else. We have 100 patents, which means our products are protected. No one else has our products. And The thing with that is that many of our competitors have one or two or maybe none. But we show that we have unique products, and that's really important when you're looking for a business. We have tens of millions of dollars invested in research and development, and we're also a public company. So our business transparent and accountable. We were one of the top public companies for 2014. So we are really going places. This is a revolution in wellness, finance, and mission. We have 100 patents, like I said, in 37 countries, 17 human clinical studies, and that's just expanding all the time. We actually have over $200 million income earners, and a great one is a friend of mine, Karen, who was a single mum working 3 jobs with 4 children, and now she's $1 million income earner. And we also have served 20 million servings donated in 2014, and that's through our social entrepreneur movement. Mannatech really is the solution, was vindicated, and all truth passes through 3 stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. And third, it is accepted as being self-evident. And in 1996, patents were issued for Ambitose Complex. But in 1999, glyconutrient science was questioned. And this is where some of the issues came in. You know, some of the things were questioned about what glyconutrients did. And so we produced so many scientific studies to say what we say it does. And so this is the present day. The benefits of glyconutrients are affirmed by multiple scientific studies. Actually, glyconutrition is actually taught in universities now. So it's a major field of science. The thing is, we have this global crisis. Malnutrition affects more than 925 million people globally. In developed countries, it's underdiagnosed and undertreated because it's largely unrecognizable. And over on the left, you'll see the classic face of malnutrition. On the right, you'll see the new face of malnutrition. And this is where the issue is. We have green harvesting, cold storage, depleted soils, poor diets, stress, and a chemical overload, and also the elderly who aren't getting the nutrition they need. And what's happening is our bodies aren't getting the nutrients that they need to function. And we're seeing all sorts of health diseases and problems coming into the world that you may not have even heard of 10, 20, 30 years ago. These people are all dramatically undernourished. So industry produced supplementation. And the thing with supplementation, over 95% on the market are made from synthetics. So you can get your supplements from a chemical plant or a real plant. And I know which one I would prefer for my family. You see, 95% are made from synthetics. So coal tar, petroleum, ground up rocks. And I certainly don't want those things in myself or in my children. It's just causing more chemical overload in our bodies. And our bodies can actually not absorb the nutrients from these products because our bodies were made to absorb real food. All mankind needs for good health and healing is provided in nature. The challenge for science is to find it, and Mannatech has found it. We have a strong global demand for our products, addressing key global markets. So we have weight management, skincare and anti-aging, sports performance, nutrition and integrative health. Incredible products. This is the story of discovery and your cellular alphabet. We have products that are needed by every cell in your body and every body on the planet. We own this technology. So as you can see in this picture, this is your immune system. These cells communicate with each other. Your white blood cell and this is your red blood cell. When this cell comes along and it says, nourish me, repair me, destroy me, protect me, regulate me, well, when they're not communicating correctly, that's when an immune disease starts, and this is where the body starts attacking itself. So Manatech produced Ambitose, a new class of nutrients called glyconutrients, and they help the cells communicate because we are not getting that in diet alone. And this is the key, and that's why we're seeing so many health issues. Actually, the National Academy of Science, the premier scientific body in America. Now, you have to be a Nobel Prize winner or be invited by a Nobel Prize winner to be in this body. And they said that every disease that affects humans significantly involves glycans. This is the key. So we produce Ambitose. It's validated in scientific studies. It improves brain function, improves memory, improves concentration, improves attentiveness, improves mood, and I know my husband loves that side of things. It enhances the body's ability to respond to bacterial vaccines. It supports cellular communication and supports digestive system function, and also decreases irritability. Don't we love that? Now, we have Ambitose, and then the glyconutrients is also in Nutravirus. Now, Nutravirus is a health solution for the whole family. It has the glyconutrients, antioxidants, and it has vitamins and minerals, organic fruits and vegetables, and it's a powder that you can add into any drink or into any food. It's a wonderful addition for you to get that health that you're looking for. Now, this is one of our favourite products in our team, and this Plus is for happy hormones. Now, you may not be aware, but our hormone system controls fat metabolism, how hungry and satisfied we feel, cravings, it regulates sleep, moods and emotion, happiness, sex drive, stress, metabolic rate, and mental alertness. Now, I think there must be, most women or even men have had issues in some of those areas. Plus is a hormone modulator, so it's just food, it's just real food, but we need between 50 to 80 milligrams of phytosterols a day. In the modern diet, we only get between 1 to 3. So this is a real issue, and this is where we start to see a lot of issues stemming from problems with our hormones. It's made from the Mexican wild yam, a plant that produces high-quality plant-based estrogens, and it's nutritional support to help maintain optimal health. We call them our happy pills, and really, my husband takes it for stress, but the children can take it. It helps them remain calm, so it's a wonderful product for the whole family. Talking about children, we all want our children to be healthy, and we have products for children. So we have Manabears, just a wonderful little gummy bear that children love, and it's got the glyconutrients in it for children, and it's got the phytonutrients from 11 fruits and vegetables, so things like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, turnip, things that aren't so easy to get into children. So easy with Manabears, you'll actually have to hide the bottle. We have Immunostart, great to suck on when you hear your child starting to get a cold or yourself. And they can suck on that. It really boosts their immune system and gut support, and also Nutravirus. The great thing is when you nourish your child, you know that you're also nourishing a child in need. Now, this product is incredible. I am so in love with youth. This is our Glycan cream, okay, and it's an advanced skin rejuvenation cream. In a clinical study to address the common aging factors, participants showed the following improvements in their skin. 100% had smoother skin. Now that's amazing. If you want smoother skin, 100% had smoother skin. Over 90% had more radiant and bright skin. Over 87% had less noticeable fine lines. 77 had firmer skin. So what we're seeing is people are getting incredible results using youth, and I absolutely love it. The great thing is, though, it is full of the powerful botanical ingredients. Now, in most botanical products, you might get 1 or 2 powerful ingredients. In youth, you get 8 powerful botanical ingredients, and that's the key. You know, L'Oreal released a synthetic glycan cream through their company Yves Saint Laurent. And this is what a L'Oreal spokesperson said. This is one of the most amazing scientific breakthroughs we've ever discovered in relation to anti-aging. The products are set to be the holy grail of anti-aging for many women, given their proven efficiency. Glycobiology is opening up a whole new area of possibilities when it comes to skincare. Now, they're talking about the synthetic version. We have the natural, food-based, botanical version, and it's so incredible. People are getting great results. Does it work? Absolutely. You can see this picture of me up the top. This was just in 10 minutes. You know, some people get results straight away, but the best results are actually seen after about 4 to 6 months. You actually see some incredible results. You know, those fine lines gone. I actually had sunspots all down the side of my face, and they're gone, totally gone. My skin is smoother. People are asking me, and these are people that are close to me, have you had Botox? And I said, no, I'm using this natural cream. As you can see, these incredible results. But we also have a natural fat loss system, and this helps you lose 3 times more fat than muscle and also beats your rebound effect. It reduces craving. It's a scientifically formulated whey protein blend that includes advanced protein peptide technology. It burns 3 times more fat than muscle, and this is the key. It's real food, not synthetic. So many on the market are full of synthetics and chemicals. If you just start looking at the ingredients, you get lost. This is natural. It reduces your appetite and improves your digestion. We've had some incredible results from people on this product. And I'd just love to introduce Annette Smith. She's doing some incredible things up in Bundaberg, and her business is expanding all over the world. And Annette's just going to share her testimony with us today.
Thank you, Naomi. Yes, my name's Annette, and about 5 years ago, my husband and I were both working full-time. You know, I was working in aged care, very heavy job. My husband was working 6 nights a week. We had the money, but we didn't have any time. And I also had a struggle with my weight. And we knew something had to change. I needed something that was flexible enough for us to be with our kids, give us the time freedom we were looking for, and the health that we needed. And this ticked all the boxes. So my first challenge in business was to get my health and weight in order. I started with the Osaline, and in 4 months, I lost 9 kilos and 3 dress sizes. You know, I was so over the moon. This was the first time in my life that something actually worked, and I felt great. Now, through the continual support and knowledge given from the A-team, we've earned multiple national and international trips to 5-star destinations, including the USA, Mexico, and China. Now, early this year, I saw another amazing trip, this time to Tahiti, staying in those over-waterlow bungalows, you know, for a week with my husband. There's a picture of us in the clear water of Tahiti. You know, we can now see many of our dreams moving within reach, and it's all thanks to our business and the decision that I made 4 years ago. You know, I do highly recommend that everyone get started at our top level.
Thank you so much, Annette. And, you know, before they started this business, they had never even travelled overseas, and now look at the amazing experience that they have had. We also have sports nutrition, and this improves your athletic performance. Now, the product Sport is for muscle recovery, but it's also a wonderful product for people with aches and pains in their body. The same with Bounce Back. Bounce Back is a natural anti-inflammatory, so even if you don't do sport, these products are really good. Impact is a pre-workout drink. My family loves it, always having it before they go to the gym or play soccer. It's a wonderful product too. You know, with all the other befores and afters, this really is my favourite. This is Aura from Guatemala. When Aura first began receiving nutritional support from us, she weighed what a 5-year-old should. The problem was that she was 10 years old, her skin was pale, she had no hair on her head, and her health was quickly fading. Today, just over a year later, Aura is a healthy 12-year-old that runs, plays, and is attending school again. How awesome is that? That's just one story. I've heard so many stories, and that's what's exciting. That's what gives us purpose. So let's talk about income now. So we have two sources of income. We have the active income bonuses and then the long-term residual income. So these are the bonuses that you can make. So get 4 Champion Stars at the $5.98 pack and you earn about $800. So straight away earn close to $1,000 just through that, and you can continue to earn that all the way through. I love that bonus. It's so wonderful, especially coming up to Christmas. And for New Zealand, it's $6.48. So this is the long-term income. Now, as a regional director, that's our first leadership level, your annual income is between about $1,800 up to about $5,000, and the target for that is between 1 to 3 months. And we're finding a lot of people are reaching that in their first month, sometimes going way beyond that. Now, this business, and this is the key here, women, listen to this, the asset value of that is $91,000. So it's equivalent to having $91,000 sitting in a bank. Okay, so even at this level, making that extra $200 to $300 a month or $400, you're really starting to make some changes. You can maybe go out for an extra meal, pay some bills, or maybe indulge yourself. It's really simple. Then we have the next leadership level, which is a national director. Now, you have 60 kids being fed at this level, and that's great. Your annual income is up to about $14,000, and the target is between 3 to 6 months for this. Now, the asset value, again, listen, $240,000, so $250,000. And we're going to hear from Joanne, and Joanne is a senior national director. Her business is exploding, and she's doing this all from her home in Shepparton, Victoria, around her little toddler. Joanne, can you share your story with us?
Hi, Naomi. Hi, everyone. My name is Jo, and just over a year and a half ago, I was looking for something that I could do from home, and a way that I could help my husband with the bills, without having to put my son into care. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mum, and this business has given me that opportunity. I was also extremely excited when I learned about Mission 5 Million, and that through purchasing these products, I was also helping nourish a child. So through my business, I'm currently nourishing around 120 children a month, and that's a really great feeling. Since starting on the products, I feel amazing. I sleep better. I have more energy to keep up with my now 2.5-year-old. And Mannatech has given us the financial freedom that we needed, and we now look forward to being able to purchase our first home in the near future. I've also earned a all-expenses-paid cruise and a trip to the US next year. So, all I have to say is that I highly recommend that you get started at our champion level, follow the incredible system that we have, and you too can have, a lifestyle that you've only ever dreamed of. Thanks, Naomi.
Thank you, Jo. What a great story. And the next level is an executive director. Now, at this level, you have 200 kids being fed, and your annual income is up to $60,000. The target for this is between 12 to 24 months. Now, this level has an asset value of $100,000. Now, at this level, you can start to think about what you can do and what change you can make for your life. So maybe really reduce that mortgage, buy a new wardrobe, world travel, do some renovations, whatever you want, you can achieve that. So we're going to hear from Executive Director Sandra Spence now, and she's going to share her story. She lives here in Coffs Harbour and doing some incredible things. So Sandra, can you share your story?
Yes, thank you, Naomi. It's so exciting to be here and hearing everybody else's stories as well. Yes, my name's Sandra Spence, and prior to joining Mannatech, we were a one-income baby boomer household. My husband was going to have to work till his 60s, late 60s or 70s even, because our retirement income was not going to be enough through super. I wanted to help, but I wanted also flexibility, and I didn't want to go back to 9 to 5. I was introduced to this business. Oh my goodness, I love that I can be there for my children, build a great residual income to fast track my husband's retirement. How good is that? Plus do something of great purpose, building a lasting legacy. I'm now an executive director with our company after such a short time, 2.5 years, and we're travelling the world now. I have had all expenses trips all around Australia, as well as 5-star trips to China and Tahiti earlier this year with some of the girls and our husbands, and next year heading off to the US. Our financial situation has changed dramatically, and I love helping others reach for their dreams too, and this is a great part of what we do. My health is totally transformed due to these fantastic products, and my business is supporting over 200 children. Like the others, I really highly recommend everyone get started at our premium level and really go for it. Follow the system and you'll have a blast, and your future will be so different. Thank you so much, Naomi.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. And I have loved watching Sandra's journey. And this woman is doing incredible things. I won't say technically challenged, but had a few technical difficulties at first. But, you know, is building her business with technology, Facebook, and our A-Team app, which I'll show you in a minute. So even without any experience, she's able to build an incredible, exploding international business. And now I have the privilege to introduce Patricia Walton-Brown, and this lady has a real heart for other women's success. She has an incredible international business and just a really lovely person. So Patricia, could you share your story with us?
Thank you, Naomi. My name is Patsy Walton-Brown, and we were close to retirement, where the dream was to retire in 2 countries. However, close to retirement, the funds just weren't going to be enough to enjoy that lifestyle and not be in a place of wanting. So we decided that we needed more funds and to be able to enjoy this lifestyle. So a decision had to be made. And the decision was to become part of this program and this team, and the results have been so great. We've traveled, we've had the income, we've traveled to the USA many times, Disneyland, Caribbean, Bali, and the dollars that are being deposited in our bank account is going to ensure that we're going to enjoy this retirement in 2 countries. The effort has been well worth it. I would really recommend this highly to anybody who wants to participate. It's a manageable startup, and the training and support is absolutely awesome. And one would get this without having to look anywhere else but here. Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you, Patsy. And so we continue on to a presidential director. And as a presidential director, over 600 children are being fed. How exciting is that? And you have an annual income of up to $110,000. Now the target for that is between 2 to 5 years. The great thing about this is this has an asset value of $2 million. Now, think about what you could do with this kind of money. It really is incredible. You can be your own boss. You can have money to go and buy a car, do renovations. We just got a whole heap of renovations done in our house, things that we thought we could never get done, we're able to do. It's a really exciting level to be at, and I believe that anyone on this call can get to this level as a 6-figure income earner. And I have the great privilege to introduce to you Bronze Presidential Doris Kotner. And she is doing some incredible things. Actually, she is the reason our company opened in Germany. She's earned hundreds of thousands of dollars through this business and helped so many others change their lives too. Doris, could you share your testimony with us?
Yes, it's a pleasure, Naomi. Actually, I was too scared to look in the mirror and wasn't game to stand on any scale. But I did do it one day, and I was absolutely devastated. Only 4 kilos under 100. Oh my goodness. By getting the information about Ursuline, I realized this is something really simple. Actually, I can do it. And knowing I'm losing 3 times more fat than muscles with Ursuline made me very happy. I have lost 26 kilos so far and feeling great. I got my confidence back and love shopping for clothes again. I always had have big dreams, and I knew I can only achieve them by increasing my income. With Manatech, I can earn as much as I want to, just by helping others to get what they want. What brilliant concept that is! I have been on wonderful trips with my hubby to Dallas, Mexico, Caribbean cruise with Bahamas and Jamaica, and Hawaii, various trips within Australia, all on courtesy of Manatech. Catching up with family and friends at any time is priceless. Don't have to ask any boss for time off. Helping others to reach their dreams is so rewarding too. Last but not least, by building my business, I automatically support malnourished children all over the world. Knowing those beautiful children will get a great start in life through nourishing their bodies gives me great purpose in my life. Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you, Doris. What an inspiration you are. As you can see, you know, the income can continue past that 6-figure income and go up to 500,000 and even more. So at this level, you can really start to see incredible differences in your life. You know, more time with your family to just say you want to take off overseas, you can do it. Freedom and options, that's what you get. So this is how you get started. And it's incredible. Like I've had traditional business, these starting costs are so small in comparison, and what you can make is incredible. So I highly recommend getting started at champion level. That's where we start when you're really serious about making a lot of money from home. So at $5.98, you get $5.98 worth of products. So you can choose. We have an incredible range of products, unlimited income potential, access to power bonuses. And the thing is, people do what you do. If you get started on this pack, other people will do. And you never have to purchase this pack again. But for people that, you know, that maybe not have that money to get started, we do have another basic option, and that's just $12. $12. That's incredible. The price of a lunch out. You can get started into business for yourself. And, you know, you can get up to our first level of regional director while you're saving up your money for your champion pack. And this can be a great stepping stone to what you want. All you need to do is make sure you place your 100-point order. So purchase what product that you want to try for yourself. It might be the face cream. It may be, you know, the fat loss system. And you purchase that product every 4 weeks. And really, it's so simple. You just replace what you currently buy with Manatech products. The great thing about joining our team is you are backed by an incredible training and marketing system. This is technology so simple that anyone can use. You don't have to be technical. I'm certainly not, and many of the ladies on this panel weren't. We have your A-Team app, okay? So you can run your business from your home. It's so simple. Send emails, send messages, send the information off. It's all right there. A business from wherever you are. We have the A-Team training system website. It's available 24/7 and includes a contact manager system and training. We have your A-Team websites, professionally designed and tested websites, and we'll show you how to use those. And also your A-Team campaigns, pre-written emails to send your prospects on autopilot. So you don't have to be there writing emails. It's all done for you. Such a great system and all at your fingertips. Like I said, and you've heard so many stories, you can travel the world with Manatech. These are all expenses paid. You know, the experience that you can have are just priceless. So here we are back to it, the beginning, with that one decision. It's so exciting. One decision can change your life just in one moment. It only takes 8 seconds of courage to change your moment. You are just one decision away from the lifestyle of your choice. You know, Richard Branson says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure if you can do it, just say yes. Then learn how to do it later. And you know, when you join the A team, you'll have all of the support, all of the training that you need to be successful. And then you can start to see how some of your dreams can be fulfilled, to have more time with your family, give back, have more freedom. You know, you might look at this and say, I don't know how to do something like this. That's all right, neither did I or any of the other women on this panel. We just followed the training. You know, you may say, I don't have the money to get started. But what I've found is when people really want to change their life, they find a way. The purpose of life is to lead a life of purpose. And that's what Manatech is all about. We hope that you'll join us, and we can't wait to welcome you into our team. Thank you so much for listening, and we appreciate your time. And make sure you get back to the person that invited you on this webinar and let them know what option best suits you for starting on that one decision to live the life of your dreams. Thank you so much. God bless.